Hello, hi everybody. Hi. Hello. Happy Monday, dude. Welcome in. How is everybody? Welcome. Guys, I'm already having a good day today. I'm like, oh man. I realized that I haven't posted a lot on Twitter. So I realized, oh shit, I should probably post the new, the thing that happened recently, where we hit 10,000 followers on Twitch. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. It's been actually really sweet. Just knowing, like, I don't know, there's been like just tons and tons of people that just like, I don't know, haven't given me a shot before, and they're like, I just really like it here. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Big old milestone. I don't know how to explain it more than, I don't know. It's it just makes me happy to know that like things are good, and I'm excited for more things to even be even better, right? Like, I don't know. Hell yeah, dude. Speaking of good things, I'm just like, I don't know. Dude, it's just crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about the fact that like 10,000 is no small thing at all. Hell yeah. Also like it here? Yeah, let's go. Happy 10K. Yeah, dude. Also, for those that have not seen, there is the reward for us getting to 10K. 10K, first off, again, like no small deal at all. So what I have decided to do is I am going to be I have showcased the new design that will eventually be the actually what I look like. And so I'm very excited for that. And if you have not seen it, I can get that guy. I can show you some more because of the fact that it's very cool. And I'm just like, man, how do I explain? I've been excited for this for a very long time, and you know, years of it being on my mind. I'm like, I need this to be real. You know what I mean? So let me show you. Yeah, again, if you have not seen, here is the full illustration, full design with my shoes included. I love those stupid shoes. It's great. It makes me happy to just the little bit of whimsy there, even though I'm so handsome and hot looking. I'm just like, but also these goofy ass shoes. That's, I think, what like makes me like, I don't know. I feel very confident about this, you know. Look at this, dude. Yeah, I'm still working on you know, yeah, the shoes. Yeah, showing shoes for free. Yeah. Hi Tommy, how you doing, bro? Welcome in. Hi everybody. Sorry, I'm like a little out of it, but like I'm also I don't know. I'm just like I'm like on like I'm very excited for things. Right? Some Peter Pan shoes. Well, I mean, I guess one way to describe them. I guess maybe. I mean, I wasn't gonna do some full like bird talon feet. That's all. That's for sure. I mean, maybe I should probably, I don't know, think about like a fashion, right? I don't know. I'm not the most fashionable person. This is the closest I got, bro. Also, I realized with some of these pictures, I had to like alter it so that it was correct. Yeah, I had to keep it such a secret. I'm sure it's good to finally let it out. Yeah, I feel like, well, it's one thing, yeah, that it's nice to like actually showcase it for you guys. Uh, but it's like there's been like some toss up in my head of like, is this even a good idea? Because of the fact that like, I don't know, I don't even have a model yet, but I want to. I will have this as a thing, but it's not here yet, you know? I'm still locking down artists and rigging people, as well as like things to make a nice, you know, a model pop-up mama, etc., as well as a nice way to make it like, you know, fully like a good scene that represents me too. Yeah. And I will have this all said and done. I've been just, there's a lot of people that are, I know that the mods know, but it's like, there's a lot of people that I have in mind. And if I really went with the best options, there's like so many good options, but I'm like, I want the best I can, right? So also, here's with the silly, you know, would this be cargo pants? I guess kind of. I was going more towards like good streetwear tech wear. So it's like, you know, cargo sweats. Yeah, tactical pants. True. It's like magical tactical pants. Yeah. ABBA also in the back. I love ABBA. I know that you know what's wild? I think my parents don't like ABBA, but I'm like, I do. And it's more their era's music. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't like ABBA? It's like, well, you know, they're not really our thing. It's like, what do you mean? ABBA's fun. Magical tactical sounds fun to say. Yeah. Have you ever seen, there's like this old concept that I saw on like, I don't know where it was originally, but it was like a old design of like these like, not SWAT police, but it's like these like tactical wizards. And I'm like, I've been in part slightly inspired by those things. Let me see if I can show you. Tactical wizard. Yeah, they made it into a video game. That's right. Let me show you. Because if you haven't seen, this is like such a cool like aesthetic, even though it's not like anything that exists like presently. I mean, I guess there's only one game and it's made by the artist that like, or inspired by the artist that made these pictures. Yeah. I'm excited to be a part of the journey. I look forward to the future. I am super excited for the future. And I'm glad that you guys are too. It like I was saying in the Discord, if you have not seen, first off, let me like get the little thing I was talking about or out of the way. With the tactical breach wizards. This is the aesthetic I was talking about, where it's like magical tactical, where they have like wands and like stuff like this. Like, look at the elemental sharpshooter. Like, that is wild as a concept. And I'm like, what the hell? What are we doing here? I don't know anything about like if there's correlated like real world stuff. But like the instead of like saying SWAT, it says witch and stuff like that. Armed priest. That's cool as fuck. I'm like, that's so silly. I love these like modern magic user with the like I don't know, something about it. I think it's really cool. Love the things crossing over that don't usually mix. Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's fun to like think about. I was gonna say though, if you haven't seen or didn't see me talk about this on Discord, because I didn't say it anywhere besides the Discord, is that I am really the comments where people were saying that you guys were really, really excited that it's worth the wait. Those were the comments that made me cry. Like I stopped streamed and I cried a bit because it's like that's I'm like I made something that people like really, really like, and I'm like man. I hope that I can make it so that you guys fully keep that like enjoyable pace going. Kind of, it's like I have always wanted to be like a character design person, and this is like the closest I can be. Because I mean, I'm not in that like game field or anything, so it's the fact that like this is a design I poured my heart into, and you're like, I fucking love it. And I'm like, yeah, I do too. Yay. Sorry. It's like so like silly, but it's also like, I don't know. That's the comments that like really got me really excited. So yeah, that makes me happy. And I want to do I want to like make this a reality so that you guys are able to look back and be like, man, I remember when he showed the design, and it's like seeing it in movement now is awesome, you know, that sort of thing. And it's not an easy thing to like coordinate, right? Because you know, you gotta pull all sorts of schedules together, and it makes me happy, you know. Oh man, things are looking up, looking hooty, you know what I mean? Things are looking hooty. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm really like all over the place, but in a positive way. Yatta. Anyway, I was gonna say, guys, today I have received some really cool gifts actually from my birthday, because of the fact that on my birthday there was a few people that were like, let me get something for you on so that you have like a birthday present from some people on the stream. It's like really cool. So I got some rings that I'm like, I don't have a good way to show you guys, but it's like they fit exactly right. And it's like very, very cool. So thank you. They are pirate rings that like fit my three, like the ring fingers that I normally wear. So it's like nice and comfortable, and I really enjoy it. Thank you for gifting me the, you know, the very, very sweet gift of some like jewelry. I'm like, I don't know. Thank you. Shinies. I do love a good shiny ring, right? Like it makes me happy to just be like, bro, I'm looking fancy, right? Man. Also, for those that are like, it's like, man, you really have been, I know there's not been actually any comments, but it's like, it's the thought. I'm like, I'm projecting, I'm certain. It's like, I'm certain people have thought of like, man, you really have been just talking a lot about magic stuff. Well, you know, now you can see why, right? You guys get to see the fact that like, it's because I've been so sort of obsessed with like magic for a while now. For a bit. So yeah, you know, you love magic. It's like, I think magic is also like way more whimsical, you know, like whimsy in that. Dropping hints left and right. Bro, it's crazy. All of the hints, all the time. I am the night owl, Hooty Hoo, with the nice deep voice. Also, hi. Welcome in. Hi, Panda. I'm like, normally when I have my like ADHD medicine, I'm like, I don't have like this much energy, right? But it's like, it's because of the fact that there's been like such good positive energy recently that it's like, I'm to the point where I'm like, one of my legs is shaking and I'm like, I don't know if you can tell. But it's been like a good energy, I think so. Just know that I'm like, I'm not trying to be hyperactive or anything. I'm just like, I'm just like a little too excited, maybe. Mm-hmm. I just like the idea that like everything that I've been working on for a while is like now out there, and well, not everything, but like, you know, a good majority that I've been hiding away so that it's more special, right? You excited or you manic? I think I'm excited because I feel as though it's not like an overtly intense. I know what you mean though. Also, thank you, Betty, with the 10 watch streak. Yatta. I'm not manic. I don't believe so. I know I have been manic in the past. But I mean, even if I was, I don't know, maybe it's not the worst. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, so I have to lurk, but I gotta ask, did you get your surprise gifts in? I did. I was actually talking about it earlier. I got the rings and they all fit wonderfully on the rings that on the fingers that I actually wear consistently. So it's very, very nice. Working on schoolwork, so if I'm quiet, I'm sorry. No worry, don't be sorry. It's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. We vibing today. It's gonna be one of those days where we're like very, very vibey today because of the fact that it's like a chill Monday, and I'm gonna be doing art and just like hanging with you guys. So don't you fret any. Mm-hmm. Manic positive, exactly. Hope you like them. I do. There's like a one of them that like I feel like even though I'm not a pirate, it is like one of these rings is like a signet ring. Ah, dude, it's like very, very cool. It's one of those things where it's like if you were to be in some sort of like nobility, it would be like you put the wax down and then you like seal it with the ring. That's the kind of thing that I like, it has the vibe of, and I'm like, I love that shit. Hell yeah, dude. So a signet ring in like in the shape of like a pirate skull and cutlasses. Mm. Hell yeah, dude. That's very cool. It is. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the type of stuff that I'm like, it may not have even been intentional, but it's like, oh dude, it's like that sort of stuff is like where it's like, I don't know, if it's something that has like, how do I explain? It's like one of those things where it's like almost got lore baked into it. Like you could use it in like a cosplay or like a costume. And it would be something that I'm like, honestly, this is the kind of like stuff that I'm like, you know what? It feels like it's something enough that's like practical in a cool way that's like yeah. You know, it makes my mind run like at a million miles per hour of like, I think this is cool. Also, hi, welcome in, Lost. Welcome in. Hi. Also, if you are just joining us, anybody just lurking, or you know, if you're just vibing, hanging out, hope you are having a wonderful Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you're good. We are going to be doing some art today, and if you are just joining us, My name is Hooty Hoo. I am the night owl with the nice deep voice, and it's like, you know, a good day. I'm like, I'm gonna be so real. Maybe I am manic, but is it so bad? Sometimes I feel like it's not a bad thing. It's not that I'm gonna crash later, right? That never happens whenever you have a manic episode, right? Sorry. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh man. I have good amount of sleep. I have full meal. I have caffeine. I said manic positive. I know. I know. Oh my god. I know. I have like, speaking of rings, ones that I already have that are like also very cool. I have a ring that is from family that I cannot show because it's like, it's a family's ring. And it is like a very, like, it's a family jewel kind of shit. And it's like, what it is insane to think about. I don't wear this ever. And I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, if I'm like, even if I'm going out someplace, I don't think I'd ever wear it. It's one of those like, I don't know when I would. Could say it's your dad's ring since he still wants to be a pirate. It's true. My dad's ring is the signet ring for sure. I'm excited for art. I love crafting with others. Yeah. Today with the art actually, I have a couple ideas, but we'll get into it. The one ring though, I have a family jewel ring, and it's the concept is kind of crazy because it's a nugget of gold the size of my knuckle, with a diamond in it. But the nugget is untouched, and they just put a ring on the nugget, if that makes sense. And it's very insane to look at, but it's so cool. It's like, it's a full-fledged family jewel from my grandparents and everything. How much could we sell it for? I'm not even joking. It would probably go for a lot of money. Like, if I was a super desperate man, it would be like, this'll pay for a year's rent, maybe. Sounds like it would get caught on so much though. Actually, you're so right, because it's like, I've tried to wear it with a coat and it's like, it gets caught. Sorry, also, I missed it. Xander, thank you. Hope stream is well. Not feeling too well, so I won't stay long. Have a good stream. Take care. I appreciate you. I hope you're having, I hope your day goes a bit better, and I do apologize if it's not. But I hope now that you're here, you get to relax and chill. So I appreciate you being here. I'd be scared of it falling off or losing it. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, this is one of the things I'm like, I'm not wearing it out because of how like intensely, like, this is like my wealthy grandpa's like like ring, and I'm like, I cannot wear that anywhere. That shit looks like it is real solid gold nugget with the ring on the, like, it's like the nugget isn't been made into the ring. It's like they put more gold around the nugget so that then it is a ring. It's like, it's insane. And I'm like, I don't even want to show a photo of it just because it's like, it's so intensely specific. I will get mugged. Yes, That is the type of thing is like if somebody sees that shit, like normal people might be like, I don't know, maybe I could handle them. Maybe I could like I don't know, maybe it's worth it. It's like you know what I mean? Holy. Oh god. I had a necklace with like that once with Once Upon a Time, literally just a gold nugget with a diamond and sapphire on it. Yeah, it's like so pretty though. Keep it safe in a bed. I've had it in like jewelry boxes, and like there's like nothing else in the jewelry boxes besides like that, because I'm like, I even moving it around, I'm just like, I don't know. Hmm. Also, I could take them. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, maybe it would be worth. I don't know. Like, hey man, we're in a spot where it's like, even if I get caught, I don't know, maybe it'll be worth it. You know, it was like God. Yeah. I'm like, I cannot wear this ring anywhere, bro. Oh man, but it's like, I don't know, jewelry and decorations like that, it just like, I like, where do you wear that stuff, right? Because it's like, to me, I don't know, I have no idea. It feels like there's never been like good opportunity, because it's like, maybe if I ever went to like well, even, oh god, I'm just like, even the concept of like, I don't know, going to a like a showing of something, like if I was in a movie and then I went to a showing of that movie, I'm like, God, I don't know. Even then, I'm like, my that still feels concerning. Like, you know what I mean? Oh god, yeah, like a red carpet thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there's like even something like that where it's like clearly there's going to be like, you know, security, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm still like like after the show. Like, well, now I have it on my person after the show. Like maybe I just go home. Museum display cases. Yeah, it's like the straight up like you're at a museum and this is like what they put in the heist like chamber, like the thing that's like in the glass vial, and it's like nobody can breach our security. We have laser systems, we have cameras, we have so many things. We have armed turrets aimed directly at anything that could possibly, you know, trigger these lasers. It is a foolproof place. And then like Ocean's 11. Even display cases aren't safe anymore in France. They God. Have you seen those stories? The story of it was that it's those people that just stole crown jewels from like the Louvre or something, and it was like they were just dressed as burglars basically. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it just amplifies your magic powers. Dude, it's so silly. I don't know. I love that stuff. But yeah, it amplifies my magic. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm like, dude, that was such a silly thing. The heist of a century, bro. Like, they gotta make a movie about that stuff at some point, right? Or a plus 100. No, it's true. It's like one of those things where it's like, here's like, yeah, here's the like the fit, and then you put on the ring and it just like like you're sending out your hockey, your aura, your It's like, do you sense that spiritual presence? Like, there's someone here. I've never felt the spiritual presence before, but somebody has to be doing something. I don't know. It's like, and it's just me with my like fit and my ring. You know what I'm saying? It's overwhelming. I don't know how. On the news, they mentioned like breaking in like a movie. Oh my god, yeah. Also, welcome in, hi, making some hootongs. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. With all the toppings, everything. Got like your like a chili dog kind of topping. What is your go-to topping for like a hot dog? Because I'm pretty basic, unless it's like a full-fledged chili dog. You know what I mean? The magic flows through the family ring. Yeah, ketchup. Not even some ketchup or like sprinkling some like cheese. Come on. Yeah, the magic family jewels. Sorry, that sounds like something else entirely. My bad. Did you say chili dog? Whoa. Well, hello. Hi, Sonic. Hi. Yeah. I would say I'm a fan. I do enjoy a chili dog. Ketchup, mayo, relish, diced tomatoes, onion, grilled pepper. Damn, they got the works. By that point, you're not even having like you're not even like having the dog. You're like, the dog is extra, bro. Eating some chili dogs, yeah. Holy stomach ache. I feel like it's like a salad and then you're having it on a bun kind of thing. Yeah, it's an LA dog. Yeah, that stuff is crank. I could imagine. Oh man, dude, I do love a good chili dog though. I feel like it's on a rare occasion, and I don't think my stomach ever thanks me for it. It's one of those things where it's like, I have it, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna regret this later, and I'm so sorry, but it was so good to eat. It's so worth it. Oh, I know it's gonna kill me later. Michigan be full of like those coney dogs. They're way nicer than they even look. I love chili dogs, and this name helps. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, dude. It's one of those things where it's like a treat when I'm not like, I want a treat, but it's not like a sweet treat, you know? That's the chili dog where I'm like, that's the vibe it needs. I don't know, like a sweet treat. I always go for like either ice cream or a milkshake, but like when it's not a sweet treat, I guess a not so sweet treat is also like a burger. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to like parse whether or not like what is like my go-tos, right? You know, it's like if I'm not feeling like cooking that day and I'm like, I want a nice meal, is that a treat too, right? What about when the hot dog has like cheese on it? I do love, that's my like my basic dog, I feel, where it's like ketchup, mustard, and then some sprinkling of some like cheese. Not like a whole lot, but enough to be like melty on top of it, like it's warm dog. And then you do that. Yeah. In the dog. Oh, I think I've only had it once. I don't even remember it fully, but it's like, yeah, I had it where it was like the dog had like cheese injected. I think it was like at a football game where I was like with my parents and they were like, we got to try these like cheese dogs. And I'm like, oh, actually, it was a good experience, but it was like that kind of cheese where it's like meant to never solidify. It's like those that melty cheese, you know? And the dog is good. Yeah. Reminds me of the Korean corn dogs, half sausage, half cheese. Ooh. I've only a couple times had a Korean hot dog, a corn dog. Those are really good though. They have like a lot of like breading topping, and I love that. Like I wish, I don't know, like when somebody makes a corn dog normally, quote unquote, it's like it's so lackluster. But this, I don't know, man. I feel like a Korean dog kind of hits. It does. I'm like the type of person that I could literally talk about this stuff for hours, bro. I'm not even lying. I'm just saying. Oh man, I love this kind of food so much, even though I'm like, it's so bad for me. I just wish it was like I could handle it and just like not ever like have any problems, you know? One of those fries with the corn dog. Ooh, yeah. Some ribs. My parents are like such good like barbecuing and cooking and like baking. My dad makes some like really good ribs that are just like fall off the like. Have you ever seen those videos? It's like not to this point, but it just reminded me. There's these videos I've seen of like, I think it's a guy from like Louisiana or Mississippi or something who makes these ribs that are just so tender that they literally, you pick up the bone, you are not having the rib on the bone is just sliding off. And I'm like, that is crazy. I want to experience that, you know? Because it's like, oh, this plus the Britney Spears in the bank is like such a vibe. By the way, it's so wild. Oh man. I'm sorry. It's really funny in hindsight. Just like hit me baby one more time. It just is so good though. That's how my mom likes it. It just like can't even pick it up without falling apart in my hands. I think it's like not a bad thing, but it's like I will say it is nice to not have to use utensils. So it's one of those things where it's like, oh, if you're having the fall off the bone ribs, you're not eating without a utensil. You need like something. Food wins in all forms of the like, yeah, no. I'm just saying, if there's anything that like unifies us, it's that we like good food, okay? I'm not gonna shy away from that, okay? It's like I can't stop myself, okay? I'm not even hungry. I had a nice meal. I just think it's really tasty. Getting like the mental image, right? Chili and cheese fries. I'm like, okay, I'm not really much of a chili cheese fry kind of guy, but if it does kind of go hard, like on the occasion, to me, I'm more of like, okay, I've been really into like some curly fries. I don't even think that it has to be like the best spot. Like you don't have to go to like, you know, the best place to get these like curly fries that are seasoned well. As long as you get something that's like well seasoned, I think we got it. I've been enjoying, honestly, I don't even go for like the burger. I'm like a Carl's Jr. curly fry. That stuff is good. I don't know why. Like it's a fast food curly fry, but God, it I don't know, it hits the spot, man. Jack in the Box. I think I was thinking of Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box, not Carl's Jr. Sorry. Jack in the Box is the one I was thinking of. Hi, Hooty, how are you? Why? Hi. Welcome in. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Fiku. Welcome in. Hi, by the way. I spell brewer. Hi. The shape ends the taste. I weirdly feel like it does because it fries different. You know what I mean? It's like it's got the crisp that a straight fry wouldn't have, right? A happy Monday? It has been a happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too, by the way. Yeah. Dude, it's been such a good one. We've been just like hanging out, yapping. Favorite hot dog brand is like Nathan's. I don't know if I have like a dog brand that I enjoy the most, but it's like, hard to explain. I like a hot dog that like snaps. That I think is good. Jack in the Box is good, but their mascot is is fine. The Jack in the Box Jack, man. I don't know. I feel like he's a man in a suit, which I get. It's some people's thing for sure. Now I feel like it's just like a well-dressed man, you know? That would, yeah. Like it's understandable, but maybe it's like the way he's like presenting that suit, you know? Got a mini photo printer for my notes instead of doing homework. Oh shit. Sad day for you? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the voice for me. I see. I don't think that, I feel like Jack in the Box Jack, that dude, it doesn't really sort of suit the vibes I enjoy in a voice for guys. I like there's a few voice profiles that I'm like more into. Like it's not bad, but it's more like, to me, he reminds me of like my dad's friends or something. You know what I mean? Like it's not bad, but it's like, you know. Hot dog is finished, but it like got no buns. No, man. Do you have any tortillas? I'm not joking. You can work it with a tortilla. I call that a poor man's taco. Optimus Prime and Jake Sully from Avatar. Ooh, actually, you know Jake Sully from Avatar. I haven't watched the newest Avatar, but it's like his voice was actually pretty good. He is Unk now. Jack from Jack in the Box, yeah. Unfortunately, like some of these like mascots are like now older than they like originally. Like, that feels a little sad, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's fine because of the fact that like, I don't know, these like commercials are not targeted for these people like you and me anymore, right? It's like, I don't know, if it's not the same. He has gotten hotter. I feel like there's a type of people that do like an older man. I feel like, also I realized, is this is Huntrix in Spanish. That's just fun. It's the daddy issues talking. I think that's for some people, yeah. I'm gonna be so real. I have mommy issues more than daddy issues, okay? I'm not, yeah. Yeah. Does MC even have a mascot? McDonald's? It's Ronald McDonald, the clown. Yeah. I don't. I'd be more like Burger King stopped having the king. What happened to Ronald? I don't know actually, because they stopped really using him, but I guess I don't know. He's still around, but it's like, yeah, I don't remember seeing too much of him recently. At least like, they had a whole cast. Yeah, it was like one of those things. Yeah. You a bird? I am a bird. I'm actually the night owl. Yeah. Bring back the old mascots. He looks scary. I feel like Ronald is like it from like the movie It. Like he's Pennywise, but like almost. You know what I mean? So it's like I get that. But even the Pennywise, some people like but that's a whole different thing, okay? That's a whole different thing. Actually, I liked BK leaning into how creepy the king was. You know, I remember there was this one video game that I never played because it was apparently just a thing. Hey, as a monster lover, I can't say anything. I mean, I enjoy monster design. I just think it's something that like I'm not a monster myself. I enjoy monsters. I understand it. I do. I am amongst peers. You are amongst peers is what I mean. You are amongst peers of your own people. Also, hi kid, how are you? Welcome in. We just vibing today a bit. Hope you're good. We haven't gotten into any art just yet, but for me, but it's pretty sick. Yeah. My puddle, it's 43 Celsius today. Oh god. Dude, I was actually thinking about the temperature last night. I checked it right before I went to bed. It's actually crazy. The temperature was 32 Fahrenheit. No, it wasn't 32. It was 30 because I remember thinking 32 would have been freezing, but it was 30 Fahrenheit. So it's a little below 0 Celsius here. I don't know if it's exactly 0, but it's like, you know, it's crazy. I like the Monster Energy drink. I was never really a fan of the energy drink. Nah. Pretty interesting how people are melting here and freezing. Yeah. Dude, I was like, man, it's not actually that cold right now. And then I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. No, it is actually that cold. What the? I've just been super lucky that I'm like, you know, insulated here. Holy. I got some good insulation on my windows. Jesus. What the? Conversion sync, it's like 110 Fahrenheit. Yeah. That sounds about right. That's crazy though. You only had like the purple one? You only like the purple one. I don't remember the last time I had a Monster Energy, but it wasn't really to enjoy a I don't know. To me, it just feels like whenever I'm having anything energy drinks, it's just like just for like an emergency. Like I need the energy now, bro. It's called as fuck here. Yay for heaters. Yeah. Dude, actually thinking about it, what is the temperature right now? Because it was like 2 Celsius. Oh God. That is getting cold, bro. We got, it's not that bad here. It's like 13 Celsius, about 54 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Pretty solid. It's the extreme cooling at the exterior. Yeah. Yeah. Feels like 7 Fahrenheit. Oh God. Yeah, where you at, it feels even colder than it is. Jeez. It's got to be like the moisture in the area. Hopefully the pipes don't burst or anything. We were talking about that the other day too, where it's like, oh my God. I'd be buying them all the time because I'm in nursing school. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. I know that there's a few of the hooligans that are like going through medical school, and it's like, that's kind of neat, but also like, that's so kind of interesting. I hope you guys are like taking the time to like, you know, keep yourself like, you know, safe. Don't go burning yourself out, okay? My ass could not survive med school. I don't think I was ever built for something like med school, unfortunately. Well, not even unfortunately. It's just like I never had that kind of like passion. It was not for me. Yeah. Two more years. You know, as long as, you know, as long as you're taking your time, pacing yourself, you know, don't be burning yourself, okay, bro? I hope you're, you know, that stuff is like just a lot. I changed career. Well, it's like, okay, I feel it does depend on how much you are enjoying, like, with the fact that like I have like close friends that are in med school, right? If you are somebody that like, this is going to be oddly super specific to those that are in med school. If you are somebody that's enjoying like clinics and stuff, and like that is the like the field that you're in, right? And you're enjoying what you're doing, I think that it's worth like toughing it out, you know? And it's like, I believe in you. If you are somebody that's like, it's a lot. I am certain. But I also know that if you are somebody that's like, you're trying your damnedest, bro, I believe in this. I believe in you, bro. I want to become a therapist so I can feed into people's delusions. That's crazy, first off. But also, I do feel like being a therapist would probably be a very rewarding field if you did it for the right reasons. Mm-hmm. I was 1 semester away from completing mine. I'm like right there with you. Early childhood education school. Writing record management. God help me. It's boring. Hey man, I hear you. I feel like the one thing is that like nowadays it's one of those things where it's like, if you are able to get to a field or like through like, you know, a tech school of sorts, or like, you know, a school like that, and you're like on the other side, you have that degree for a field that like needs that degree, like law or medical, and then you like, you know, you have that job where it's like, maybe it is boring, right? But then you have like the funny money and you can spend it on yourself and like live comfortably. I that's something that I feel is worth it, right? And I do hope you know that it's like, I feel like you guys, I believe in you guys being like a determined bunch of silly guys, you know? So you're gonna make it through. If your goal is to get through the other side, I understand that. It's got to balance out somehow. I believe it does. I do. Don't enjoy nursing school, but my parents always pushed me to just listen to them. I think there's also a lot of merit in doing things that you also personally enjoy. I do understand your parents driving you to do something, but I also feel like you have to do stuff that you enjoy, because otherwise you're living for somebody else. You know what I mean? Hooty Chatter becoming the silliest lawyer ever would be a fantastic character arc. Oh my god. God, that would be wild. You're like making 10K a month. It'll really be worth it. Oh my god, imagine. There's a few of the hooligans that I'm like, yeah. My parents wanted me to go into sports jokes on them. I'm both a trans woman, disabled as fuck. I had no chance. Oh gosh. Yeah. There's a hooligan going through law school. There is. I know there is one. I think it'll be a while before they're a full-fledged lawyer, but it's like, yeah. They watch me put live bugs and other things in the freezer, take it out. Oh my god. Oh boy. That's crazy. Oh boy. I think that like it's the thing. I know I come from like such a weirdly unique position that my parents have always been the type is like, follow your dreams, even if they're like stupid and weird. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like something can't happen. Trust us. The weirdest shit in the world can happen, and you can make it out the other side as long as you're doing the things you enjoy, bro. That's what matters. I'm like, that's not a common conception for most families, I'm certain, but what a way to go. A giant eldritch being, oh my god, to a bug at least, picks you up, puts you in a puts you away from your family, puts you in a giant white cold box, and you just freeze there. That's such an insane thing. Like, imagine, bro. God, that's an insane thing. Also, welcome back from ads. Hi. We were just talking about like more stuff involving like long-term career things, really, more than anything. I've imagined falling asleep because you're just a little chilly. God. We have been just like having such wild conversations today, guys. I'm sorry if it's like hard to follow. I'm doing fine just because it's like this ain't nothing to me, man. This is how I yap. I'm just a bug. What the hell? Just got here. What's going on? Hi. You were yapping about like people going through medical career or food or what's other things that we were talking about? It's only been an hour and we went through like 4 or 5 full conversations. Cooking up dinner. I enjoy the yap. Yeah. It's a nice time yapping with the hooligans. It truly is. It is something where it's like I just like hanging out with you guys and just having a good time with it, you know? What's you cooking for dinner? Ooh, that's a good question, actually. What's for dinner? What you got cooking? Do you have enough for the rest, for all of the hooligans here? Dude, are you guys up for some art today? Because I think I am. I think I'm pretty excited to just be doodling. Hey, you gotta share. You gotta share if you're, you know, having yourself some good good old fashioned dinner. Mm-hmm. Garlic pork tenderloin with broccoli and rice. Ooh, that sounds real nice, actually. Hell yeah. It's eat some cornflakes for breakfast. Always have a room for the best meal. Dinner, yeah. Garlic slaps. There's a lot of just like, dude. There's so many types of foods that I'm just like, I could go for this right now, or like this would hit the spot. But I'm like, I'm full right now, so I'm like, I'm okay. That's maybe why I'm okay with like yapping about this right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh. Didn't give me a notification you were live. I forgot. No worries. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, hi. Appreciate you being here. It's a good time just hanging out as much as we have been. Hi. I have enough to share. Joy. Yatta! Let's go. And I still put a human in the freezer and they would be alive still. I don't believe so, no. Well, it depends on how long. If you just went in there for like a minute, that'll be, yeah, it's nothing. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We up for drawing? You guys ready? I think so. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me see. Alrighty. You guys ready for some art? Let me get my... Wow. We up for just some doodles, hanging out and like drawing a bit. Let's see, what do we want to draw today, right? So it's like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, the only thing that's really been on my mind recently has been like just trying to like outfit design kind of thing, right? Also, hi Raina, welcome in. I'm just like, we've gotten like class outfits like druid or, you know, the arcane knight. We've gotten pirate or outlaw. We've got sleepy, hooty, and a couple of these. You have like agent, secret agent, who, double HOO. Yeah. I do like the arcane knight. He's pretty good. This outfit here. This is when I went through like I was going through my my general outfit, my general like magics degree, right? And you know, at a point you have to do like combat trading, and since it's not specifically, you know, like full wizarding, you gotta do some night classes. We have evil sorcerer. We have gotcha addict Hooty Hoo playing Nikkei or something. One of those games. We have like Winter Who. Yeah. We have these goofy emotes too. I do like these. It's fun. Glasses Hooty. It's true. I haven't really drawn one with the glasses though. The vtuber. What would work well? What would work well with like glasses as an outfit or something? So yeah, here's like long hair Hooty. Hooty here with my long hair. It's a little shaggy, but you know, yeah. There's the glasses. Occultist, also true, actually. Could be something. What would a cultist look like? My thought is like something where it's like, that's not a bad idea. I feel like the ones that I've thought of and like mood boarded, right? I have gotten a mood board on the occasion so that, you know, I can come back to it and be like, maybe I actually make something. Professor Hooty? Oh, true. That's also one that would work well with glasses. True. True. I have gotten, let's see, we have, sorry, I'm like lagging because I'm opening my my reference pictures. Hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this folder. Lagging a tiny bit. Okay, we're good. Sorry, guys. I have big old bunch of folders, a big bunch of pictures in this folder. Sorry. Killed me for a second. Business Hooty. Full-fledged businessman. If I did like a let me start with like a face if I'm doing. Also, I did have an idea, right? We talked about this the other day where it's like I draw like the opposite of Hooty, where it's like basically like a dude, like a jackalope with like the antlers and everything. But it's like bunny boy. Suitcase going to work tomorrow. Yeah, going to work kind of vibe is cute. Let me get this out of my brain just so that it like leaves me alone kind of thing, you know? What would be like the opposite of my hair though, you know? Like a pixie cut where it's like long in the front, but it's like center parted with my hair shown. It's the suitcase full of probably scrolls and runes, maybe. Backwards mullet. Well, I don't specifically have a mullet. Oh, it's like a pixie cut, but like the long bangs. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the opposite of like a wolf cut. The opposite of me, because I'm like twunk, right? Like maybe we do like a femboy though, right? That was the idea a while back, right? Hooty in a maid fit? Ooh. Making another Wahoo. I was kind of thinking that if we did do like something involving it, it would be like opposite for like so it'd be like another, you know, Wahoo, like Wario, Waluigi, but like Wahoo too. Sorry, I'm just getting this out so that like it's a warm-up sketch kind of thing, if that makes sense. Thank you for the headbands. Welcome in. Happy Monday, everybody. You guys are good. I'm just like full vibes right now. Hope you guys are good. Just saw you put my art on the schedule. I did, Raina. I should have posted it on the Discord about the schedule too. I do apologize if you only saw it on the Twitter just now. I apologize. I will post on the Discord as well on what you guys should be able to see later is this week's schedule. Yeah. Let me show you if you guys had not seen this week's schedule. What? There we go. First off, again, yes, this is art by Raina. Thank you again, Raina, for drawing my abs. Sorry, it's that I was taking the selfie and then the hooligan is pulling the shirt suddenly at the last second. Okay? Thank you. This week, yeah, we're gonna be doing art, Animal Crossing, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And then some more observation duty. So it's gonna be a nice week. I'm excited. But can we just appreciate Raina's work for a sec? I feel like it's one of those things where it's like more often than not when somebody's like, when I have seen somebody draw me, it's like they don't realize I talk about how I am physically fit, okay? So, you know, you gotta get those abs in, right? Yeah. The hooligan grabbing and pulling up the shirt, bro. I do like this little dude. Very cute. Look at them. I just want to give them head pats. Yatta! Look at them. Yeah. Very adorable little guy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I feel like it's one of these like weeks where I'm like, I think that we're going through the motions, but it's like I'm trying to also add like fun things that I can plan. I gotta start planning ahead on like when I'm like gonna hang out with people though, you know? I need to like get that going, but not this week, you know? It's like that's the hard thing. It's like after stream, I always feel like not exactly drained, but it's like I don't exactly know if I have the energy to do just too much else besides you know, just vegging out. I'm like, I need to have more energy after stream. Maybe I start like, instead of doing morning workouts, I do like after stream workouts. Maybe that'll feel better, you know? Even if it's like, the problem is, right? I know that it's one of those things where it's like the more you do them, the more you do workouts, right? The more it feels nice. But like it's getting to start shifting your focus from like, you know, exactly doing like being a vegetable, right? Then doing just intense workouts. You work your way up to the intense workouts, but it's like I kind of God, I know that it's gonna kill me if I do like anything more than I already have been. I've been doing like cardio where it's like lighter workouts, but like at least getting my heart pumping and my like, you know, breathing going for certain. But it's like anything involving like you know what'd be nice? I think it'd be really nice to have like one of those like rowing machines in my house. Cause I feel like a rowing machine is like one of those where it feels like you're doing the most muscles all at the same time, but it's like low impact. So that's nice. And I've always that was always one of the machines that I'm like, I love that stuff. So I'm like, if I had one in my house, oh my god, that would be actually really good, really good. But I'm like, God, I think they're probably. I'll have to look into it, but like, I imagine they're not cheap. But maybe they're, you know, more affordable than I can than I'm thinking. Those stair machines. Oh, dude, I love stair steppers. I used to do those instead of like some of hmm. Wait, this has got to be somebody excitable. These are too soft of eyes. Sorry. I gotta have them be an excitable because I'm like a tired human being. A tired bird. This is gonna be like an excitable person. Or the opposite of me, right? So bright, shiny eyes. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, bro. Just full-fledged, like, bunny energy for sure. High on life type. Yeah. This is so far pretty good for Wahoo. The opposite of Hooty. They have too high of a forehead, so I'm fixing that. Sorry. I guess, I don't know, maybe their hairline's bad because they're the opposite of me. I wouldn't want to do that to them, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh no, bro. Mm. The type of what's like more opposites, right? Like feel like giving them my like problem, like my stuff that I just know is like makes me look good, right? It's like, oh yeah, they're bad at like they're very poor at their skincare, blah blah blah, and like shit like that, just to make me look even better. Oh no. So silly. I swear. Hmm. feel like I have the strongest legs. Your favorite's like the leg press. I do enjoy a leg press. And the machine's pretty good too. But I was gonna say is that with working out, bro, it's just like, I don't know. I try to think about like not doing high impact like workouts a lot more nowadays because it's like I do not want to have like bad legs and like I don't want to have like bad joints when I'm old. So I'm trying to be preventative of that stuff, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It just makes me think that like, you know, I have to have like I got to be careful. So it's like doing cardio in the way that's like, you know, a rowing machine isn't exactly cardio because it is like a weight machine, but it's also like way better on your joints because of the fact that it isn't like, you know, you aren't doing high impact stuff, and that's way better. That's for sure. Hmm. How do I make like good antlers that aren't like too large, bro? I don't know anymore. Hmm. I could just give them horns like this and then like do a branch off. Cause I'm like, I don't often draw horns, you know? That's the problem here. Here we go. This is the jackalope known as Wahoo. I don't know if I can do like an outfit just right now. Okay, okay. Let's do. Let's do a drawing of me again, okay? Another one. Dudes, I do like them. Little dragon. They're like, the idea being is a little jackalope just because it's like the horns but the bunny ears. I guess it does read more dragon with these horns, but that's okay. Give them more of like the three face or something. I don't know. Or like full fledged bunny mouth where it's like that. And then give them bean brows because I have like my nice like lined brows. Mm, very cute. Yeah. Cute boy. A little more detail into the hair so that it looks nice at the least. There we go. I I think every time I've done like a drawing like this, it's still people are like, not you guys specifically, but I'm like, I think about this. I'm projecting, right? I'm like, this is just another person, a character that is exactly my type, but the opposite of what I am. Like, this is something that I know I could not embody. So me drawing this is almost more like, yeah, I enjoy this. Here you go. You know? Hmm. Maybe they have have like more of a buttoned up look because they are prim and proper, kind of lad. Hmm. Can't be the twink, but I can draw a twink. Exactly. That's the thing. A little self-indulgent art. That's the vibe, right? Like I don't feel like I would use this character in anything. Maybe if I were to play like a D&D sort of campaign, maybe I would do like here's the opposite of me as a character just for fun. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi, Divine. Welcome, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Hooty Who. I am the Night Owl, and we've been doing art today. How's it going? Welcome in. I don't always do art on stream, but it's that right now I'm doing, like I said, a little bit of self-indulgent art. This is the opposite of me. A jackalope that's like a femboy. So it's fun, self-indulgent, and I'm enjoying it. We've been calling them Wahoo because of the fact that it's like the Wario Waluigi stuff from like Mario kind of thing. So it's very silly in hindsight. But it's fun. Still have to have like some stuff that's like similar in ways, right? Need to get drawing again soon? Do it. Do it. Art's always fun. Get back into it. If it's been a sec, right? Whenever you feel like you've like got the idea or a drive, right? Do it. Wow, sorry. Also, my voice is getting a little scratchy right now. There we go. You're so fast. This is just a little sketch. That's really why. So it's nothing crazy. I feel like it's it would be like the type of rabbit that would have like the, you know, the big floppy ears. You know? But then it's like the spots, you know? They have those like big old splotches of like the browns or something, right? But then, you know, since it's a jackalope, we have these horns here. Yeah. Jackalope horns. There you go. Self-indulgent little guy as well. God, the the music from yesterday has infected today's stream. I love bunnies. They're also so cute, bro. Improved, baby. Depending. Penguins are also very cute. I do enjoy a good penguin. I agree. Good old-fashioned, silly, flightless bird. Bunny just be stanced up like this kind of all the time. Jackalope. Wahoo. Banui. Yeah, instead of like my hair having these things, right? It would be the opposite. So it'd be like little like polka dots almost, right? That's my mental reasoning, right? I don't know. If I were a VTuber, could be a penguin. Aw. I feel like there's actually not enough, like, maybe I haven't seen more than a couple. Like, I've seen a few penguins, but like, there's barely any, which is like such a, it's a popular bird. Like, why not, right? Like, that stuff is so good. Shout out to all the bunnies out there. Yeah, I have like a few homies that are like bunny VTubers, like Cotton, or we have Shia Bun. A few bunnies out there for sure. Actually, yeah, we need them to be like also like kind of smug. Well, I don't know, smug. I feel like I'm smug, so like maybe not this guy not being smug is like understandable. Maybe they're like pissed off all the time. But they still have their bean brows, so it's like they're still cute. There you go. Wahoo. Let me just like bigger text here. Wah. Ooh. Apos. Is that how you spell it? I don't remember how you. Short-tempered, if you will. Yeah. Short-tempered jackalope. Good stuff, actually. Apos. Two P's. Okay. There we go. Wahoo. There you go. Cute little guy. But they're like somebody that likes using guns or something. I don't know. Like where I'm like a person that's very, I like magic and stuff like that. Maybe they'd be that kind of person, right? Yeah. Yeah. Bunny with the intent to kill. They are a mad bun. Fuming. There we go. Oh. Such a little guy. They're adorable. Yeah. Or a paladin. True. Something there. Holy magic instead of like arcane wizard stuff. super excitable femboy. there's Wahoo. Silly. I like him. I don't know if we're supposed to be enemies or whatever, but it's like, I think it's cute. I think they're good. Yeah. Ooh. I put too many things on the same layer. Hold on. There you go. Separate layer for Wahoo. That's also too, yeah, we had the idea of like business Hooty, or like another one being like paladin, or not paladin, but like cultist Hooty. I feel like some people just want me in glasses, so I will oblige. I will do exactly that. Cater to those that want it. Here is exactly that. Hooty in some like business attire or something. Let me see. Do I have any good photos for that? I should actually have that. Sort of more of like the formal outfit stuffs, right? Where it's like dress up, formal attire. Let me see. So it's like, would it be like sharp shouldered businessman? I don't know. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me, where it's like almost like a Yakuza fit, almost. Oh, what if it's like, okay, not exactly the same as a businessman, but like, you know how one of the lads, right, in Pokemon, not Arceus, ZA, right? Korobu is like a gangster with glasses and stuff, right? So I'm like, maybe do something like that. Big business suit or something, right? Now we're drawing Hooty. Yeah, I feel like I'm decently quick to draw things, just because it's like, now I feel like I can also incorporate things on in these drawings that are like, you know, a part of the design that will be, if that makes sense, right? Plus also I have like references in front of me of like what could work, kind of thing. Maybe like start again. Hold on. as I entirely realized I was on the Wahoo layer, so when I pressed delete, I didn't mean to delete Wahoo, so I went back before I forgot. Oh god, Wahoo should not be sacrificed for the Yakuza fit. Such a silly lad. No. They're the type that's like, I wish that we were homies, but Wahoo hates me, you know? Oh man. Welcome in, hi. Had a lot of chicken this whole week, and mom didn't feed you. And you can't feed yourself? I guess you had the chicken when you weren't fed. Welcome in, hi. Welcome in, hi. We've been just doodling all day. Welcome in. We're drawing a nice Yakuza fit right now. It's businessman, but in like more of a darker sense, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not quite the same thing as what people were after, but it's like probably how I would take it, you know? I would want it to be like big collar and everything too, you know? But then it's like, I don't know. How formal we talking though? If I'm to draw like glasses, I'm like, I need to mean business, right? So maybe not like going to the ball or something. Like that feels like not wearing glasses type vibe for sure. This is me when I have to do like my taxes, bro. Fuck. You know? Hate it. mm. If it's late and you need to sleep, I feel like it's probably time for bed, you know? Get some sleep if you need, bro. Especially if it's that late. 1 in the morning. That's when I'm starting to be like, oh shit, I gotta stop. I gotta stop looking at my screen. Unfortunately, you know? So take care of yourself if anything, you know, bro? His glasses might be a little too square. I need them to be like longer rectangles. Hold on. Hold a moment. I'll let you know that if I am genuinely not reading your messages out loud and the chat is filled with people going sus emotes, I don't know if exactly it's the vibe. That's all I'm gonna say. That kind of message. You know what I mean? Like you're fine if you chill out, but we just hanging. Don't worry. Don't you know? Soda pop. Dude, this song is a vibe though. Hi Kelly, welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. You vibing, having a good day. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday, by the way. Hope you guys are good. You know what, actually, speaking of good vibes, now I can just do this. Hold on. Have it just on screen when we're doing it, right? Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, happy to chill here. Let's go. Where is this? I have my reference. Do, 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 do. There we go. There we go. I'll grab this one. Need one of Hooty doing the soda pop bop kind of thing? Oh, that'd be cute, actually. That would be cute. I don't know where Danny got it. Just woke up not too long ago. Work nights. Ah, I see. Sleep during the day. You know what? Exact meaning of a night owl then, yeah. Ask him. I might have to, yeah. Hmm. The exact definition of a night owl. I kind of also, I mean, not exactly the same, but I also basically work nights. Like, streams are work, but also, like, I think I do more quote unquote like the work after stream, like recording or like drawing up things that need to be drawn with commission. Speaking of, I still haven't heard back from my dad. When he was basically trying to pitch me to one of his golfing buddies to have him draw art category or not. I don't normally do the art category just because of the fact that like the Twitch art category's art thing is less the vibe that I am after. There's like, okay, I'm just gonna directly say it. I assume because of what I know, the art tags label with the like the little icon is it's AI generated. And so it's a direct spit in the face to artists, unfortunately. So I don't wish to do that. So I will not do I until they fix it. I'm just like, you know what? We're just, you know, we just yapping in the chatting category whilst we're drawing. It's the same thing. That's crazy. It is. If you look at, you know, the art category, that doesn't look like real art, in my opinion. So that's cool. So I will not be in the art category on Twitch. You know, that's my thought. Yeah, we're mostly yapping anyway. I'm using it like the art as like a direct sort of like we're just hanging out anyway. Might as well. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. I'm fine. I'm like, do I want a nice tie if I'm like Yakuza businessman? I don't know. Like the idea of being like that formal is a little much, right? A loose tie? Maybe a looser tie, like something like this loose would be kind of nice, like past the first button. I could see that. Hmm. I recently have seen, dude, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but it's like really silly. There's been ties that look like either a cat or like another animal in the shape of like enough to be like you're using their tail and they're just like hanging down from your shirt collar and it's really cute. And I'm like, what the hell? Let me see if I can find it. But it's very, very cute. Let's see. Here we go. I found it. Hold on. Dude, it's so silly though. Look at this. I gotta show you guys. Gotta show you because it's very cute. I'm like, I don't think it's like anything crazy, but it is very good. Yeah. Here we go. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so silly. There we go. A cat necktie. Bro, it's so cute. So you just look like you're having your like a cat full send around your neck, but like in a very adorable way. And I'm like, oh, that's so good. What the fuck? Would you wear that? I don't think so. This looks a little much, but like maybe if it was like you know what, maybe if I was going to like a content creator like Mixer or something and just be like, yeah, I'm just here to have the good vibes. Like I'm formal but also like goofy, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, imagine wearing this to like a very formal meeting. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Oh hell yeah, dude. It's a statement piece. Yeah, I agree. Not super formal, but like super good there. Hi Cody, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Monday. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you guys that are dealing with the cold, by the way, you stay warm, bro, out there. It's crazy. Because it's like people are dealing with like a lot. I've seen the videos of like actually the trees exploding. Like it's crazy. Like I thought it was a joke, but no. No, it's crazy. Trees can explode. It's not like full explosion, yeah, but it's like still enough to be like, wow, actually insane. Cold is burning. Oh god. So much ice here, man. Yeah, even driving, I'm certain it's like a hassle because of the ice. Sounds like a gunshot and it's so wild. I saw just like a few because it was like it's like suddenly without warning these trees like will peel open like a banana and I'm like what the just the bark peeling off but like explosively. What the hell? Didn't even get snow, just ice. No, I mean that's awful. That's not even worth it then. Like you're not even getting the fun part of being in a winter time period, bro. Like what the hell? You get yourself the worst part of it because you can't even shovel that stuff away. You just got to deal with that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man. Yeah, basically the same reaction as putting a glass bottle full of water in the freezer. Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm. I also like realizing, right? Because I haven't done one yet. I need to do an art piece for like Valentine's Day, but I don't think it'll be this. This is like Yakuza business business criminal Yakuza Hooty. Mm-hmm. Good today. I've been working on building my Goonies Lego set. Goonies Lego set? Are you talking about like Goonies in the sense of like One-Eyed Willie and stuff? Like what are we talking about? Yeah, Hooty with his definitely legit business. Is this an allegory? Yeah, you know if you know. Okay. Yes, hell yeah. It is technically, but also not. Goonies a movie, yes. Goonies is the movie with that kid that played the kid from like the old what's that one guy again? Indiana Jones with that one kid, and then he was like didn't do acting for a long time. Ads, no. Okay, we'll pause. And then years later, he went to be the guy that did stuff involving everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah. As I stop my art and then stretch and like do my hand stretches so that my hands don't turn into ash. Bro, I'm like, oh, peak DMs. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. K-pop, yeah. I've been having a thought of like I need the K-pop Demon Hunters kick, bro. Oh, stretch. As the ads go, guys, appreciate you. Appreciate you vibing, hanging out, having a good time with us. Are you guys also drawing? Are you what are you guys up to whilst the art is happening today, right? Like are you having me in the second monitor like working on stuff? Are you like cleaning? What are we up to? Doodling also, let's go. Hell yeah. Eating a whole box of mint Oreos. Ooh. You know, I think I'm an Oreo purist. I need those just like, it's just cookies and cream. That's all I need. I'm okay. Watching Hooty doodling while playing in bed. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Crocheting. Ooh. I know a few people that like to crochet. That sounds nice. What are you crocheting though? That's the question, right? Like, because you can do so much. Mm-hmm. Like you can range from like a blanket to all the way to like a. Well, I mean, I guess it depends because it's like I knew somebody that used to crochet like their own beanies, and that's cute. Crocheting and knitting. Oh hell yeah, that's cute. Some flavors I like the mint or strawberry raspberry. Ooh, I don't think I've had the mint or the strawberry or raspberry. I'm like Oreos are like I don't know. I just like one of my favorite flavors just in general is straight up just cookies and cream ice cream, right? So it's like to me having that different flavor wouldn't be for me. I don't know though. You played Death Road to Canada. Neat game and it's cheap. I don't think I have. Death Road to Canada. Also, hi, Mr. Frick. How you doing? We doing some art today. Drinking some coffee. Roommates bought me an Oreo recipe with bananas once and it was divine. Oh. And oh, an Oreo crepe. Sorry, I misread that. An Oreo crepe. That does sound like it'd be actually pretty good. Making a bow bonnet because it's pretty cold. Ooh, a little bonnet? That sounds cute. What the hell? Sounds like Oregon Trail, but Canadian. Like, yeah, the Death Road to Canada sounds like an Oregon Trail game, but for like Canadians. Oreo cheesecake right now would fuck. Oh, bro, I'm like an Oreo milkshake. That stuff. That's the good stuff. Okay. Where are we at on the ads? Okay, ads are done. Thank you for patience, guys. Appreciate you. Hi. There's a stray lubbers in stream elements. Is there? Put cookies in Greek yogurt and freeze it. I saw somebody do, I don't know if it was like cookies and cream, but it was like something like a granola bar or something. No, not granola. It was a graham cracker. That's what it was. A graham cracker, like, and just pile it in there, and then like, then they do that, and then they freeze it, and I'm like, oh. The Biscoff cookie. Maybe that is what I saw. But I feel like it also could work with like a graham cracker. Yeah. A Biscoff cookie. You know what would also, oh dude. Not that it like has to be, but I feel like a vanilla wafer or like one of those vanilla trying to think of like what they're called. There's like vanilla cookies that are like super light. Vanilla wafers. I think maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yes, that is exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Vanilla wafers. Where it's that vanilla wafers with that being like just such a good cookie, bro. And I mean, you could have that on your own and be nice, honestly. Also, yeah, if you don't have 7TV, it's, I understand if it just looks like it's saying the word lubbers. Yeah. Yeah, 70 Stream Elements does not have a sub, so that's why. I'm like, I'm not about to gift 70 or gift Stream Elements a sub every month. And I want it to use emotes. And most of the global emotes are gross looking, so I will abstain. You know what I mean? So it's like the results we use 7TV, bro. 7TV. It is a thing as a web extension, a web browser that lets you see. I'm gonna say like maybe 300 more emotes on this channel. Yeah. It was funny when it got gifted once. I've seen on the occasion people will do that, but not something I'm after. Like, it's fine without. How many emotes do I even have on 7TV? It's like gotta be around 300 something. Yeah. So it's like helps a lot. Never see 7TV. It's okay. I think a lot of the hooligans here don't normally use 7TV, and I think that it's okay without. And so it's like, you know, it's fine. I wish there was like a way for me to give you more free emotes is why. And that's one of the only reasons I use it, because I'm like, I don't have partner. And so if you have partner, you get to have like so many more emote slots. And unfortunately, we have not hit that as a milestone as a community. Maybe at some point, but you know, we have 471 emotes on 7TV, and I think that most of the time people don't even use them. I'm gonna be so real. Half of the time, most people don't in this community, and that's okay. I don't mind it. As long as we're vibing, that's all that matters. All that matters. Sometimes, especially this one, the :3. It's not a necessary thing. I think it's only because of the fact that I see so many others on my, like, the people that I watch use 7TV. That's why I see it, and I in part want to, but it's like I'd like to be accessible for you guys as well, because I know that there's a lot of the community that doesn't have the money, the coin to like pay for a sub or something, right? So I'm like, I'm not about to make you spend like money that you don't have, okay? So like, you know, it's nice for those that don't and can see it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish that I could just, here's everybody is able to use all the emotes for free. But that's unfortunately not something that happens on here, or is not something they account for on Twitch. And so I'm like, I wish it was. I like all these emotes that I've drawn, and then like I want to do more even. Only on Discord. Yes, that's true. That's at least the nice thing, is that on Discord, you're able to use all the emotes. Actually, aren't you not allowed to use certain emotes if you don't have like premium? Yeah, it's like the animated ones are still technically gatekept. That's not your guys' fault. That's also something that's fine, whatever. You need nitro for like most of those. Yeah. That's also, dude, I hate that. At least in the server you can, you know? That's something, right? I'm like trying to put a nice spin on it, guys, please. You know? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, I'm joking, I'm joking. I appreciate it. I think that the fact that, you know, we have such a... I'd like to be able to try what I can to make this community like accessible, if that makes sense. If you can't afford certain things, that's not going to exclude you from being here. You know what I mean? Like, I still have to technically make my money, but it's like, you know, I'm not going to like ask people that don't have that money. That's not fair to you guys here. It's not. Mr. Worldwide. I can stop you know what? You don't know how petty I can be. I can just delete this picture. I can stop drawing and just move to something else. I can just do a different art piece entirely. I can be that petty. I can destroy this at a press of 2 buttons. 1 button even. So you hate us? I'm not bald. That's the reply, you know? That's so silly. No, I do like this picture. It's nice. I'm just being silly. I'm sorry. Do you hate me? You call me Mr. Worldwide and wish to gain sympathy afterwards? Crazy. I know what you are. I love Pitbull. He is a type of person, that's for sure. I don't feel like I have strong opinions about Pitbull. I would rather be compared to Leo Skeppy, okay? That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna say somebody bald, say somebody like Leo Skeppy or Mr. Northern Lion. I love Leo. That's what I'm saying. I like that guy. I have positive opinions about these bald people, okay? You got it, Dwayne? Well, Dwayne has like... I have opinions about Dwayne. Mr. Pebble himself. He's great. He's not the worst. He's not the worst. He needs to get out of the movies that I'm watching, okay? That's all. Please, sir, you and Mr. Chris Hart need to leave my movies that I'm watching. We have other actors that can be doing these roles, please. I know you get the bag. I get it. You also Jared Leto, that's true. Please. Oh, God. Please remove this, man. Get Jared Leto out of here! My ick. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is to that degree. Jared Leto is a plague upon the populace of, you know, Hollywood movies. That's a whole different thing. Dwayne is just too many places. That's all. Jared Leto is a cult leader. And not like a funny, ironic thing either, okay? It's like a weird thing. I'm not gonna get into that. And Scarlett Johansson, at least she's a good person. Scarlett Johansson at least is like positive PR, if that makes any sense. I don't have strong opinions about actors. There are some that I do, but not a whole lot. I'm not about to start talking like drama about like the creator space. Oh, but I can talk drama about fucking movie stars. That's for sure, bro. Holy shit. Because that will never pertain to me. Not funny or ironic. That's what I'm saying. That freak gotta stop. He's gotta stop. You you know, it's people that just, it doesn't matter that, you know, what if we, like, he did a good thing in this one role, and it's like, no, well, Chris Pratt and all these voice acting roles, he is just not a voice actor. Chris Pratt was good in the Lego movie because he wasn't a voice actor, and that inflated his ego to a point that is irreparable. Okay, I love Jack Black, but stop putting him in everything. I like him as Bowser. I hate a lot of things that he's also done. Like in the voice acting stuff. It's like, please stop being here. I'm just tired of it, bro. Yeah, get some new blood up here. I'm just saying, there's also an entire fucking field of people that should be as highly regarded as you motherfucking actors in these voice acting roles. Put voice actors in voice acting roles. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Hi. Sorry. I'm passionate about that stuff. Okay. Welcome in. We're talking about that stuff because of the fact that it's like drama that is just funny to talk about instead of like sad. That's what I'm saying. Welcome in. Hi. By the way, normally we're pretty chill. I'm sorry. Maybe think you're drawing. That made me think you're drawing. Brad has always had some weird I don't know much about that stuff. I don't know. I feel like, to me, whenever it's somebody's like personal life, that's their own stuff. Whatever. Like, that's fine. Whatever. Talking shit about Hollywood people. That's true. That's basically what was partially going on. Do apologize if you just got thrown in the middle of it. We're normally pretty chill, just hanging. Sorry. Welcome in if you are new. My name is Hooty. I am the Night Owl VTuber with the nice deep voice. That's who. And normally I'm just chilling, hanging out, drawing, or doing whatever with the hooligans. That's the chat. Don't really watch much from Hollywood. I'm much more of like an animated movie kind of person, for sure. I agree. I think that, like, when it comes to certain things, I'm not really into these like AAA actors, but for whatever reason, right? It's the only way they can pitch it to these like producers, right? I hate it. We're in a mood today. Yeah, it's been a mood, but it's not a bad mood, you know? AAA actor. It's like how you could say like Robert Downing Jr. or Chris Pratt, or things like people like that, where it's like they are famous because they're movie stars. So it's like, yeah. And it's like, some are really good at acting, that's for sure. But it's like, you know, some are just like, somehow you got here from like, I don't know, something's what pushed you into this, you know? It's all mediocre people propping each other up. I don't think it's always, but it's like there is a lot of it. Like, I think a lot of the time it's like cliquey, weirdly enough, in these spaces. But yeah, I'm not the type that's like about to recommend most AAA movies kind of guy. So maybe I'm like out of touch when it comes to like popular movies nowadays. because I'm also like such an anime nerd, you know? I love myself like just yapping about these things that I have no reason to yap about. So if that makes any sense. That's where we're sitting. Brendan Fraser is somebody I don't know. It's not that I think somebody like him is doing anything wrong. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the type that's like sometimes cringe humor isn't exactly my thing. But yeah, I'm also not like, I don't know. I don't really keep up with like celebrity stuff. I really don't respond unless I like give a crap. I think that's not a bad thing. I think if you're like just enjoying your own stuff, right? Sorry, I was thinking of Will Ferrell instead of Brendan Fraser. Sorry, Brendan Fraser, he's fun. I was thinking of Will Ferrell. My bad. Yeah, we're not really much. I'm not much of a guy that's like talking much of this stuff normally, but it's like just related to the previous conversation we were having. That's all. It's like saying, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like celebrity names. I'm like, I have like some that I remember, but not always. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, no, that's right. That's somebody else. My bad, my bad. Zoned out like 100%. Man, I think that whenever I'm like super uninterested in conversation, it's not like even the other person's fault though. Oh no. It's like I don't feel like I'm much for like small talk either is the whole problem too. It's like, hey man, if I'm yapping with you, I'd like to get to like some fun, silly conversation or something like we're connecting. You know what I'm saying? Are you feeling on? Have you seen Demon Slayer? I have actually not seen because okay, the last bit of Demon Slayer I've seen was right before the movie with the train, and I do apologize if you were like a big fan of it because I'm like I don't know much past that, but I really enjoyed what I saw. Mm-hmm. I'll say hot take. I enjoyed Scarlett Johansson as in Transformers. Ah, Tokito. I I feel like when it comes to like animes that I've seen recently, it's not been a lot of shonen, unfortunately. I've seen I think the most recent shonen has been stuff like I've seen some of JJK, but it's not like even the most recent stuff with JJK. And then it's like I'm trying to think. I know a lot of the more recent animes I've watched have been like Frieren or like Dungeon Meshi or keeping up with like you know One Piece has been my thing for sure for like a whole long. Mhm. But it's been like a hot second since I've like seen some ones. Everyone's a good one. Haven't seen the first two. I definitely have been enjoying Frieren. Mm-hmm. Started watching Freeman, didn't expect to cry with the first episode. That's all I say. I really liked it. I think that Freeman has such a like, not even a message, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I think that Freeman feels like feel good, but like, I don't know. It's like you're feeling like it's with the first episode at the least, it's like here's everybody and like what they then go through, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, man, it's so fun. It's so sad, but like also I love that. I don't know, like it feels so personal, if that makes sense. So let me fix up this hair a bit. This is not feeling correct. Fern's the queen. Fern. I do enjoy Fern a lot. I'm scared to watch Fern. I don't think it's something to be scared of. It's one that's like, I think in the recent years have been one of my favorite animes. Like Dungeon Meshi, Frieren, and like it's ones that like aren't as like shonen action or anything, but we still have some, right? I do believe it's like so just well made. Frieren's not the main character at this point, it's Fern. I think there's like, that's a decent way to put it. I wouldn't fully say it's that she's not the main character. I think that it's like the main cast, and there's like no real main character of Frieren in the main cast. Well, there's people that get less time, but like I think that Fern and Frieren themselves get the most, for sure. I get scared of things that will make me cry. I feel when I cried watching Frieren, it was one where I was like, it felt cathartic. It's like, yeah, man, yeah. It's like, oh, but I do understand that. It's like, if you're not in the mood for a good cry, it's not that it's gonna make you sob or anything. There's a few other things that I think would be like even more of that, but like Frieren's gonna be one where it's like you might relate, not just you, but like people that are watching Frieren, even if you're not somebody that's gone through like this exact scenario, right? It's gonna be something that's like, it's something that feels cathartic in ways because you are right there. It's like, oh. Don't recommend Violet Evergarden. There's a few anime. Great things about Violet Evergarden too. I've avoided it for the same reason. Yeah. It's like a lot of the time with these anime, it's like they're so pretty. And the reason why they hit harder is because they connect you with like these real emotions, bro. That's my thought at the least. And so I'm like, damn. Chronos Crusade's ending. Chrono Crusade. I actually don't know if I'm familiar with Chrono Crusade. I might be. I might just be thinking of it as a different name. Because I know there's people that know anime by their like English versus Japanese names. I haven't seen this. No. This looks interesting though. There's a few anime that are like older that I'm like, I've never given a shot though. This, they look cute. This feels like one of those where it's like the same period of time that like Trigun and stuff. Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. I meant to mute as I cleared my throat, but I did not. My bad. Yeah, also anime has gone through so much and for over the years. There's been a whole lot of improvement, but like shift in like ways that people present certain stories, and it's really cool. I love Trigun. I'm loving the new season so far. I haven't seen the newest Trigun. I've been meaning to at some point. The newest Trigun with like the updated character designs and stuff looks so nice. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like if I were to say like an aesthetic just still rings true, it's stuff like Trigun where it's like not exactly apocalyptic, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know, grungy, you know? I like it. It's one of those shirts that I'm not tucked in, despite the fact that it would need to be tucked. The animation looks awesome. I've seen little clips from it, yeah. I saw, I saw like one where it was, I think he saved a town and it was just like insane how it actually happened versus the build-up, and it was like he's so goofy but in the best way. Watched the OG Trigun and I loved it. I feel like if I watched the old Trigun, right, I feel like it's one of those where there might be some things that are dated, but it probably would have like a lot of like stuff that still feels really good to watch nowadays. And I'm like, ah, oh, dude, anime that are like not exactly timeless, but are like you don't need to be like when it aired to still enjoy it is like, it's kind of nice for sure. Because it's like whenever you miss an anime from like its popularity, it's hard to know whether or not it's gonna have like any sort of staying power, right? And whenever somebody's like something's like classic anime that it's just through the years stayed good, that's crazy to me sometimes. It's like not a common thing either. Also, welcome in if you're just joining us. Hi, welcome in. My name is Hooty Who. I am the Night Owl VTuber with the nice deep voice. That's who. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Some animes are just good regardless if when it comes out, right? I think that it's like a lot of like old anime weren't trying to like exactly jump on trends, but there's some that were for sure. That's for sure. But it's like even those that were still sometimes feel good. I don't know, right? Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist is quite good. Yeah. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist and not the first one. In full. I've seen a little bit of the first one. I've seen Brotherhood in full, and God, it's so good. It's one of those where I'm like, oh, it's such a good time, man. That's one of the few anime that I'm like, I really enjoy the idea of how it was presented. even in English, it's like I don't always watch like dubbed anime. Whenever I do, it's just like it's stuff like Full Metal Alchemist. It has to be in English. And I don't exactly have a reason other than like that's the first time around when I watched it, that's how I watched it, you know? Also, oh my god, I love ABBA. God, just there's so many good songs from them. Sorry. Oh, hell yeah. Need to watch Brotherhood again. I feel like it's been enough time for me too, where it's like I've forgotten the little details and I would really enjoy it. Yeah. One of the FMA is the one of the few manga series I've bought with and physically own. Ooh. I used to it wasn't Full Metal, but it was like there was a series, I think it was like the one after that same author, she wrote another manga that eventually got into an anime, and it was really good, but it wasn't something I expected to enjoy because it wasn't normally my thing. It was like I think it's called Arsland, something like that, where it was like political drama. And it was like really interesting because it was so different, but it still felt enough. Mm-hmm. I got the manga when it was like first starting to like be a thing, and it was like really well written because I mean the manga artist, she does really good stuff. So I'm like, honestly, yeah, I'm not even surprised. It was like the first thing after Brotherhood was even, like, Full Metal was even like a thing. She's just didn't write anything else. And then, like, this is the first thing afterwards. I'm pretty sure was the case. Yeah. Sorry, there was also a period of time where I listened to like almost all of ABBA's music, bro. This one was definitely one of my favorites. Winner Takes It All. She just has such a nice voice in this song, man. I don't know. So pretty. I just can't get this nose right. Fuck. Hold on. I'm trying to like get the nose sharp, but like it, not large. Mm. The song, yeah. I always drift away from the stream. I feel that. First time I hung out at a disco ball in my house, I played Dancing Queen. Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah. I don't think I could ever do something like have a disco ball, but like that's so fun. Also, hi, how's everyone? I've been having a great Monday. Hope you're having a good one. Hi, Noodle. Welcome. We've been doing some art. My chin looks too large in this, by the way. Hold on, sorry. I'm gonna fix that. I look like fucking Joey Wheeler in this picture. Sorry. I'm about to like just bash my own art by the fact that like I know I can get it better. Hold on. Sorry. It's like I do think I'll look good by the end of it. I'm just like I gotta lock in for a sec. I think it's partially the face line going down and then we bring in these bangs a bit more. Do it for your sister, Hooty. It's the heart of the cards. Hey, Yugs. God, I don't know anything besides like the memes about Joey Wheeler. Use non-binary? That's cool. Joey Wheeler saying use non-binary. I don't know why, but it sticks in my head. I know it's not even a real line, but it's a meme, and I just can't not think about it every time I think about Joey Wheeler. Okay, I'm just like, no looking at chat, just draw the face. Lock in. Yeah. Not a single distraction. Nothing besides pure zen and focus. It looks it looked like such a fucking punk, despite the fact that I'm wearing these like glasses. It's so good, actually. One of those where it's like, the fuck did you say to me? Huh? Hello? You serious right now? You're not joking, are you? You're a fucking menace. Oh. It's like, uh-oh. Somehow you've pissed Hooty Who, the night owl, off, bro. It's like, this is like the Yakuza scene where it's like right before they're about to fight, or it looks like they're about to fight, and then I laugh it off. But then later, I confront Kiryu, being like, hey man, what the fuck is your problem? What do you mean? And I'm just like, uh-oh. And then I like take off my like jacket and I have like that those like Yakuza tattoos where it's just like big wings across my back. I'll show you who the fuck a stupid bird brain is. Looks like he's just saying, just so. So. Sorry. Me and Majima stands up. Dude, I love Majima. He's so funny. That dude's such a fun character. And I played just Yakuza 0, but I never played like the rest of the series. So like my perspective of Majima is so different than some people's, unfortunately. Because I'm like, I've only seen when Majima was like goofy, but like as a front. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, man, he's so sad. Majima is such a fucking sad character. Yeah, Pirate One with Majima. I haven't actually finished. I've played the tiny bit of a demo of it. I did enjoy it. I did, but it's also like, I don't know what to expect more than. I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be 100% with you. The fact that like I was Pirate VTuber and it was like not expected of me, but it's like I was putting that on myself, right, to play it. I was kind of burnt out on stuff involving pirates. So that's part of it. Unfortunately, at the same time, that game released. And I'm like, do I play it? I'm not in the mood anymore, man. I'm sorry. But maybe at some point we return to the Yakuza series and get to a pirate in paradise. Because that, I've heard people liked it. People that like pirate stuff like the pirate Yakuza. It's a fun game, yeah. I enjoyed the demo, so I'm like, honestly, I think I'd enjoy it, like, when actually giving it the time. So I feel like, I don't know. Those Yakuza games, they're so fun and silly at the same time. Like, it makes me feel like they've basically perfected, like, the weird sense of humor while still at the same time providing, like, such an interesting story. I don't know. Like, Yakuza is such a wild series. They basically are like an action RPG. But I guess like there was also the ones that are Kiwami? Not Kiwami. Like a dragon, and then it was Infinite Well. What's the one where it's not Kiryu anymore? I don't remember. Heading to bed. I forgot time. I got to get to sleep. No worries. Get some sleep if you're heading to bed. I appreciate you hanging out with us though, whilst you could. Appreciate you. Get some rest though, bro. Hell yeah. I think that there's so much that like games like that can do while still being super silly though. Ads in 4? Oh man. It's already been like a couple hours. That's crazy, bro. Today's one of those like chill days, but time's flying, you know? Time's going fast. That's what I'm saying. Gonna change this forearms angle a tiny bit. Dude, I'm just like, not flow state, but like sometimes you really get into the mood of art. I feel like I'm trying not to like have that stop me from having a conversation, you know? It's like, uh-oh, hold on. The important part is the yapping, Hooty. But we've been having a good one. I was like, okay. So earlier today, I was trying to figure out what kind of like stuff that I want to do in Animal Crossing tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, so here's the thing, right? We're going to be playing Animal Crossing tomorrow. And the one thing that I haven't done yet was like have people show up to the island. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's time, right? I'm just like, maybe I do let people onto the island tomorrow, but we'll see. I have to get through my tasks. I gotta do like the chores. Because then it's like, well, would we have like not a fashion show? Like, what would we do, right? Because I'm like, it's been years since I've had people visit the island. A little over 4. So I'm like, man, what is there to do in the new updates and like other stuff, right? Just sit and visit. Yeah. I mean, even if it's just that, that's still that is still a bit of fun. Could give you gifts. Oh my god. Yeah, give me gifts. Cherish me by like showering me in gifts in Animal Crossing. That'll be so silly. I don't know. Basically play hide and seek. Oh, that's silly. Have it like an island, Slumber Island. Oh, and then do the hide and seek. That's cute. Gotta lock in for this eye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Give me your money. Oh my god. Yeah, magic offerings. Come over more than 2 people build a dream island together. I think there's a few. There's like the option for like, I don't remember how many, but there's an option for like a lot of people to be able to do a dream island, but I don't know exactly. I'm not exactly certain. Right? So, hmm. in my little earring. There we go. I do like the mildly pissed off look. It's pretty good. Ads comparing Tanuki statues, bro. The Tanuki statues I've seen, but it's like they're so silly. These statues are accurate to Tanuki statues, bro. What are we doing, Mr. Animal Crossing? Tom Nook. Why is everything out for everybody to see? They have... yeah. They do, apparently. I have a statue of David on my island. Oh boy. Say it. They have the balls of the Tanuki, they do. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that and David, and then there's like, there's a few other statues. I have one in my house whose boobs are just out. And that's like front and center. So I don't know, man. It's art, so it's tasteful. There we go. And we put my like moons on the shoulders. Yeah. Where's my wings though, guys? Here's the wings. Friend of mine is an island named Butland, and the statue is David at the entrance. Oh my god. Yeah, everything just froze. Oh no. Yeah, Twitch just hates art. No. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. We've been knowing. Twitch don't like me. It's fine. Actually, it's fine. We've been just hanging, so it's been a nice day. Welcome back from Anne's, by the way. Hooligans, how's everybody been doing today? We've been vibing. Having a good one. Building more areas in Animal Crossing. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Also, maybe I could visit your... If you guys have Animal Crossing, right? Maybe we visit some of the Hooligans Islands too. That'd be interesting. Or like something like codes so that it's just like me visiting on a dream island or something. I don't know. I don't know how that exactly works. I know I've seen somebody do that. My island's a hot mess, but sure. That cute city core theme. Aw, that sounds nice. I feel like my theme is just like sort of rustic, rural sort of town that I kind of picture like the classic Animal Crossing to also still take place in kind of thing. Yeah. Butts are okay, right? A lot of roses and statues. Ooh, nice. That sounds fun. I feel like I'm a character out of what's that one show? Supernatural. I look like I'm from Supernatural, bro. We're gonna go bust some ghosts and demons. I've never seen Supernatural, but it's like it truly does just look like that in my opinion here. Oh my god. It's crazy. Oh man. I just need my wizard hat. Unrelated to anything supernatural. No. A vampire from Buffy. I've never seen like either one of those shows, bro. I don't know anything about them. I just know that there's like a whole subcategory of people that are obsessed. You know? Either Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Supernatural. And I'm like, I'm certain it's an interesting time, but like goddamn. I'm just like Angel and Buffy shows are amazing. Trying to think, what are like other shows that are like adjacent to that vibe, right? I think the closest I've seen is like I guess like what is it? It's is it it's the one with like David Tennant. Fuck, what was that one? Doctor Who? No. Well, yes, but not what I was trying to think of. It was the newer one with like the angel. Good Omens. That's what I was trying to think of. Good Omens is also the vibe I really enjoy. I saw that, but it was more of a comedy than anything. Yeah. But I did enjoy that. I watched like all the seasons that they had to offer. It was like really interesting. We're watching Buffy with my girlfriend. She's never seen it, so I'd suggest Buffy. It's definitely a supernatural soap opera, but it's so be prepared. I think that's fine. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things. It's like, you know, going into it knowing that sort of thing. It's like, you know, Ghost Whisperer. I don't think I'm familiar. No. Angel in real time, but like haven't rewatched it. I think it's a lot of these where I'm like, in the same time period, I was watching stuff like Probably just like modern anime. Like there was a time where I was just watching anime as it was airing in Japan. So I'm like, I don't know. Either that or like if it's like way long ago, it would have been like I'm watching cartoons, bro. I don't know. Like I feel like it's one of those things where it's like most like live action shows are not things that I've seen, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Also, hi, welcome in. Realizing the soap operas-ness more during like this rewatch, it's fun. Oh, I see. So like you didn't catch it when you first watched it, like that Buffy has like, you know, soap opera stuff. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi, Leanne. How's it going? We vibing, doing some art, talking a lot about like a bunch of stuff, but right now we're talking stuff like live action shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Supernatural, because I was saying that this kind of gives the vibe of like Supernatural, as even though I've never seen it, it's like me with my wings. Watched telenovelas with my grandma growing up. I've watched some soap opera. What was the soap opera that my mom watched? It was something like Days of Our Lives or something like it. I'm trying to remember. It's like, oh, it was so silly because it was like the soap opera, like American soap opera. And my mom watched it with her mom. So I'm like, I was basically continuing the tradition. And I'm like, I don't know these people, but it's like, this is fun. Not the stories, it's the camera work. Oh, so it's the camera work is like a soap. Oh, as the world turns? Maybe. Wait, hold on. I actually have to Google that because of the fact that feels correct. Hold on. If it has characters that I'm thinking of, hold on. There was this. Oh, God. I think it was As the World Turns, where it was like there was like this old woman that had like she ran a business, and then like her husband, God, I'm barely remembering, like it was like during oh. It's like, oh, I remember. Gasp. Art. Yeah, welcome in. Hi, we've been doing art today. We did this so far of drawing me in a more Yakuza gangster suit, oversized suit. Even for, dude, this would be an enormous jacket. This jacket would have to be like so fucking big, bro. Holy, thinking about it, that's crazy. Welcome in. Hi Tenno. We also drew this, which is Wahoo, which is, if you don't know, Wahoo is our idea of like, you know how there's Waluigi, Wario. Here is the opposite of me, Wahoo, where it's like a femboy as a like a as a jackalope. Mm-hmm. So it's like we've been having a lot of fun just vibing. Also, just being able to have this on screen is so crazy to me. It's like, oh, here's the reference of me. There it is. It feels incorrect. It feels like I can't. It doesn't feel like I should be allowed to just have this on screen because of how long I've been working on this shit in secret, in private, without showing you guys, you know? Paranormal investigator. It does feel like that paranormal investigator vibe. Let me see. Here's where is me with the hat? Open the hat. Me with the hat and hood. Actually, let's do this one where it's like the full file. Me without the jacket and everything. Yeah, you can't put them back in the box. Yeah, might as well show it off while we can. Because we can. The design's very cool. I really like how I look. I was saying is that like I feel like there's a lot to the little things too, if that makes sense. Like I went into detail on like all these little parts of it. Also, I think I would probably really like stuff like Buffy and stuff like Supernatural, because there was a book series I've read that whenever I talk about like what is like quote unquote like Hooty, what is your favorite book? If you've ever had a book recommended to you by me, right? What would I recommend? I have this one book series that I love, even if it's not like perfect. I think people, I'm not like a super well read person, but like my favorite book series of all time is the Dresden Files. If you don't know what the Dresden Files are, it's following the story in a detective noir sort of way. A modern wizard that lives in Chicago and what all of that shit has to entail. And it's so good. I'm not gonna say that it's perfect, but God, I love it so much. It's one where it's like, it's got Dresden in like, okay, the main character is named Harry Dresden. Harry Copperfield Dresden. No, Harry, what's his full name? Because he's got a huge name. It's really silly. Favorite book is caught up is like Nevessa Allen. I started reading the first book. It's very good. I love it. Nice. Heard of it? I don't know Nevessa Allen, but I might have to check it out. I don't often have like time where I'm like sitting down and reading, but I want to do more. Harry Dresden. His name is Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden. Yeah. And most people just call him Dresden or Harry. But his full name is mildly important because it's supposed to be homages to other magic people that have existed in like history. And it's so silly. You have a drawing idea? What's up? What's the idea you have? Because I think we're actually about wrapped up on this sketch, so like might as well move to another one. Oh wait, I don't know if it was you, but there was another one that was like cultist Hooty. Oh, that is also a fun idea. That's right. A little Sanrio Hooty would be cute. Harry Dresden, Harry Blackstone. It's so silly. Harry Blackstone, Copperfield, Dresden. Yeah. We have Hootligan. I think it is more like Hootligan isn't me. I think what you mean is more like if I was a little like Sanrio character myself. I feel like it probably looks similar to like a Hootligan. So I'm trying to not exactly. I hear Stray Kids. You do. Also, hi. Welcome in. No Doug Henning reference. I'm old. Oh no. Welcome in though. Hi. Welcome, welcome. If you are new and you just wanted to vibe, that is also okay and chillin'. We've been doing art today. If my name is Hooty Hoo, the night owl with the nice deep voice. That's who. And I'm like, how would I draw a little Sanrio character, right? I'm like, I'm not sure. Let me see. Probably have to be like a bigger pencil just to like get the vibe right. Like more chunky. Get my mind in that spot, right? Favorite band is Stray Kids? Oh hell yeah. Let's go. If I knew more like I'm pretty sure Stray Kids is Korean. If I knew more Korean or like almost any at all, I feel like it'd be really fun to do covers of stuff like these like Stray Kids or like a few others where it's like, oh dude, I'm not any sort of like perfect singer, etc. But it's like, it feels like it'd be really fun to just like dive into the world of like some idol music, you know? Not sure if you remember. Yeah, it was you that said that I sound like Felix from Stray Kids. That's fun. Yeah. Oh, you were talking about the band Good Kid. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Yeah. Let me like look at some of these like Sanrio characters, right? Let me see. No clue who the other guys are. Oh no. Let me see. Oh, Idol Hooty. There's a whole difference between like a boy idol and a lady idol in like idol culture. So I'm like, I don't know. Like if I'm doing like idol dress up kind of thing, I don't know. Cause I'm like, I'm familiar more with like, you know, the lady idol outfits. Is there a set outfit sort of look that like guys have? Because I don't think I don't know. So I feel like Sanrio characters have to be like so like specifically like round and stuff. Like wore a skirt for a couple music videos. Okay. Slay. Love that for him. I'm just trying to think if there is. Let me see. Let me like straight up just Google. Well, would it be like well, I'm thinking of like the J-pop idol girls. So I'm like, it'd have to be like the J-pop idol boy. Oh, I guess genuinely, it's like pretty standard. Like pretty standard is like a dress coat with like a tee under. or like a sweater under, is from what I'm seeing. That's not bad though. But if it's not like a J-pop, let's see, J idol boy. Yeah, it's still pretty similar if it's just J idol in this search. Also, welcome in. Hi, if you're just joining us, welcome in. I have been just doodling all day. Some hot boy art as well as other stuff whilst we're hanging out and yapping. Welcome in. Hi. There was like another prompt though to just draw myself as like the equivalent of like a Sanrio character, and I feel like it's gonna be something like this is like the closest I can get. But I'm like, I'm trying to think of like the other parts of like a Sanrio characters. Like some have outfits, but not all of them. You know what I mean? So I'm like, like if you compare like Pom Pom Pudding to like a Hello Kitty, yeah, generally they have an accessory. Like a necklace could be good actually. It would be like, my thought was like the little bit of like, if I did this, right? Let me put it here. Is I have my hat as a silly wizard owl, right? So maybe like a tiny hat. Something like this would be like cute. Seeing Hootligan next to Hooty like this makes me think Hootligan to Hooty. A little bit, actually. Yeah, this is the Hootligan potion if I ever take it kind of thing. Yeah. The Hootligan elixir that turns me into a Hootligan myself. This is pretty cute though. Yeah, spell went wrong. Now he just has one brain cell like the rest of us. No! I need to be the smart one amongst the bunch of the whimsy of Hootligans. I do feel like not having the fluff on the signs actually makes it better. Now, speaking of, I think sketch here and then get it better with symmetry. Hold on a moment. Feel like generally have it like they Sanrio little guys, right? They have like big heads, so this is already something. If that happens, I would not know how to change back. No. fuck? Permanently stuck as a silly guy. I have to remember what the heck I'm doing. No. Eventually I'd get back to my normal self or something. There we go. I actually feel like it's gonna be like this. If the attitude comes across, then we got it. Slightly mischievous. There we go. It'll probably wear off sooner than it would, like, be able to be reverted kind of thing, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like Kurome? Yeah, a bit. I like these little dudes. They're so cute. Like a couple little accessories, but nothing crazy. Gotta be similar. Sorta. I'm like trying to get a eye shine in here. I think this is pretty solid. Yeah. Here we go. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. A crescent moon necklace and a little wizard hat. I think this works really well. A little too big, yeah. I was kind of thinking something like that. Just gonna do like a little there and then it's like the full front of the body kind of thing because of how big this necklace is. Kind of. There we go. Now we're good. I like this little dude actually. Very cute. I'm gonna be real. I do wish I knew more about like certain K-pop stuff. I think I I kind of got into it because of like K-pop Demon Hunters. Like I had a phase a little bit before K-pop Demon Hunters, but I wanted to know more because of it, kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel almost like it's a fake fan thing if I don't just like almost do like the research, if that makes sense. Like I know stuff, but like I don't fully know stuff. Yeah. Learning Korean right now. Yeah. Just gonna learn a whole language right now. No, I mean, actually, that does feel like it's very cool if you are. Hell yeah. I love that for you because that's not an easy thing, that's for sure. But if you are actually, hell yeah. Keep at that. Don't just try it and then like give up. You got it. Do it. Do it. Hell yeah. Being stuff like multilingual seems like it'd be like it's hard. I'm certain. I do appreciate how much time and effort it does take, especially if it's like later in your time. Like not that you're specifically old doing it, but it's like, learning language as a kid is way different than learning language when you're like, in your own free time later in your life, bro. A whole different ball game. Don't forget my tail feathers. It's not an easy thing to get from this angle, but Hmm, more lessons tomorrow? Hell yeah. Actually, would it be better if I just did like this? At least from the front. I don't know. I do really like this. Let me like clean up these like little talons. This is little creature Hooty as like me if I straight up was just an owl. Creature. I do like it though. Nice. Okay. Little guy. Hell yeah, dude. Got it in one. I got that. Kawaii desu ne. Kawaii little guy. Nice. Wow. Get this like cleaned up a tiny bit more. Oh my god, it's killing me. Also, I can't even make a normal plushie, guys. I can't do this one as a plushie, by the way. This is a whole separate thing that I'm like, oh man, this is cute, but like, I know the first thing is like, oh, but can we make it a plushie? It's like, I can't even do myself a normal plushie. Why? Why? Hi, how you doing? Welcome in nap time. How you doing, buddy? I gotta figure out how to do all sorts of things, guys. Yeah, if you know anything about, like, you know, making a plushie, maybe I gotta figure out how to, like, get that going. I'm tired, you know? That tracks. Don't worry, dude. Take care of yourself, okay? Appreciate you hanging, though. Welcome in. What if instead of like a necklace, it was just like a little pendant on the middle? Maybe a necklace still can work. The necklace is just like kind of silly in a good way. We'll see. My thought is big ol' sigil here kind of thing. To make it simpler. Nice. Oh yeah. Sounds fun, but it's actually complicated. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, it sounds so fun and cute. How the fuck do people do it? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm certain that's part of why people just like instead they just go through these plushie making companies. And I'm like, I get that. But then it's like, you gotta get those people that know how to make it actually work, though, right? Like they like, oh, I want to make a content creator plushie, but the content creator gotta make it worth our time. I'm like, oh shit. Oh man. Nobody knows who I am. What the? Nobody knows who Hooty who is. They literally say who in the name. That's who. Cute little guy. He is a little cute guy here. Sanrio. Cute little guy here. I think this is it, though. I think this is it. Nice. Nice. Cute. The brows just add too much. I'll stick with just these little, you know, horns here. Yeah. Wow. Let me gather the art that we've done today. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I mess up? Oh, buddy. Hold on. Okay, I nearly messed up because I nearly erased. Oh, I nearly erased Hooty Noir. Holy brother. That's okay. We got him though. We got him. We didn't do it. We didn't do it to him. Whew, that was close. Nearly erased a layer that I shouldn't have a while too far. Holy. That's happened though. Oh, a couple times on occasion, bro. I'm sorry. So many art pieces on one layer. It shouldn't be that many on one. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, now we're all settled. Here we go. Look at this little dude. I love how stupid he's so good. Okay. Let's do what would we even call this one, right? Because it's like this isn't like a mini who, it's like Hootligan. Ooh. Hootligan Hooty. And then this one is, you know what? By this point, we did enough like paranormal investigator talk. We're just gonna call this paranormal investigator. Nice. Hootligan Hooty, the only sane Hootligan, the only one that actually has any wit about them. This is a cute little version of me. I like that one. Hell yeah. Big old necklace and the tiny head. Cute. I like him. But let me see. And then we have Wahoo, opposite of me, which is a femboy jackalope. Jackalope for no other reason than I think it's just kind of fun. Creature. I mean, we did also do like the bunny version of the Wahoo, so it's apt that I did the, you know, the Hootligan here. Creature. Good stuff. Okay. So, guys, appreciate you so much for hanging. Ooh, there we go. Today has been a good one, but I think we're going to call it here today. Again, I appreciate you all just for hanging out as much as you have been. At least, you know, we've been having some really good vibes recently. So I hope you guys know how much it means to me. Other than that, let's see who is live that we get to say hi to. Thank you for the art. Hell yeah, dude. How's about... We're gonna say hi to... Always glad to hang. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you guys a whole ton, honest to God. It's been a very sweet time. I'm gonna say... We're gonna say hi to Giga because she's doing some Katamari. And I think that's a good time. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys so much for hanging. I hope you get some good sleep. Get some good rest. I'll be back tomorrow with some Animal Crossing. Okay? So, if you haven't already, join the Discord, follow my other socials, check out the newest short on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I see you tomorrow with more Animal Crossing. I'm like really excited. I'm like cleaning up my island and adding new things so that you guys get to see some cool stuff that you haven't normally. Other than that, thank you. And I love you guys to bits, okay? Good night. Good night.